saying that Captain Marvel came out when Captain Marvel came? Isn't that kind of... I don't think it was a coincidence. Shazam coming out after Captain Marvel was on purpose. Anyways, was Shazam better than Captain Marvel? Yeah, I actually do think it really was. It was better than those Marvel hacks who stole Captain Marvel name from Shazam yeah, okay. Was Shazam better than Captain Marvel? I do actually think it was. Anyways, like I said, I did actually like Shazam. I thought it was a really entertaining movie. Hey guys, my name is DJ, and today I discussed why I think Shazam was a pretty good movie. No spoilers. I'll try my best not to spoil things. However, some things might be a little meh. Now, like I said, I think this was a pretty entertaining movie. It was definitely very funny. However, you could probably tell that by the trailers. And actually, I think this movie, in terms of its writing and humor, is a lot better than a lot of the Marvel movies as well. This definitely hammered home the humor aspect of the idea of a 14-year-old kid becoming a superhero man. You know, like with Marvel movies, there's a lot of quips and there's a lot of jokes and stuff. But this one wasn't necessarily quippy. This was much more of, this is a comedy movie. Which is something kind of similar to what Marvel's more recent movies have been doing. You know, Spider-Man Homecoming was a superhero movie and a teen romance movie. Ant-Man was a superhero movie and a heist movie. This was much more of Shazam is a superhero and a comedy movie. And for me, they definitely nailed that. And especially since, you know, even if it wasn't that funny of a movie, the writing itself is actually really solid. You know, compared to the other DC movies, this one's a pretty solidly written story. It is definitely a family film. It has the aspect of, you know, everybody needs a family and stuff. Again, I'm trying not to spoil as much as I possibly can. However, I can't review this without spoiling just a tiny bit, so it is more of a family movie. But not only is it a family film, it also kind of goes along the track of other historical references. You know, there's a big talk about the whole... In the movie, the 7 deadly sins, which is envy, gluttony, greed, lust, pride, sloth, and wrath. So it also almost follows the story, along with adding even more context to it with Shazam, and it just makes the writing just feel so much more intelligent. The writers seem to definitely know a lot of their shit. And to be honest, I was actually sitting in front of my Google Docs, which is how I write scripts for these, and I was literally thinking, what was bad about the movie? Because typically I don't want to do a whole everything was great about the movie, but I can only really think of positive things to say about Shazam. I mean, sure, there was a little bit of some weird CGI here and there. However, they did cover that up as best as they could. For instance, they used a lot of smoke effects and dim lighting to definitely kind of try to hide that, hey, the CGI is kind of not that amazing. It can, to a degree, be compared to the flying monsters in Justice League, but they definitely worked with what they had. They tried their best, and besides like full human body monster sized CGI characters, the rest of the effects itself was also pretty good. Like when Billy's friend Freddy was touching the symbol on Shazam's chest, I thought that was actually pretty good effect, and a lot of the effects in the movie are kind of similar to that. There's a lot of lightning effects, clearly, considering Shazam is more of a electrical, zippy-zappy kind of character. But yeah, there's not much complaining I can really make about the movie, and trust me, that's a good thing. I do like it when, you know, the movie's actually good and fun to watch. So, when I think about the DCU as a whole, it is definitely taking major leaps with movies like Aquaman and Shazam and Wonder Woman. There is definitely great writing and humor to be had in these movies. They're there. Trust me. Comics have been using it for years, guys. You don't need Zack Snyder telling people to, quote, wake the fuck up and tell everyone that Batman kills people. You don't need that. Just work with what you have. Like, Shazam is a funny movie. It's probably one of the best DCU movies, and I know I said that about Aquaman as well. I was tempted to call this video, you know, one of the best DCU movies to date, but we did that with Aquaman because, you know, the movies are just getting better and better. Honestly, it has made me a little bit more excited about the future of this DC comic franchise in the movie industry. After Justice League, they definitely, well, to steal Zack Snyder's words, woke the fuck up. They definitely realized, hey, we can actually make good movies if we want to. Wonder Woman's great in terms of like a dramatic piece. It also knows its shit as well, Wonder Woman. Aquaman's more of a great first step into a future really good looking DCEU. And I think Shazam lands the step perfectly to continue moving forward into an even better DCEU. Anyways, that's gonna have to be the end of this video here. Did you guys like it? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more of my over-analytic and dorky content, why not check out this video here? And while you're staring at this outro screen, why not click this little subscribe button? Anyways, hope you have a good day, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye! Yo.